Sangria Jose, we have arrived.
You know what's coming. You've seen these clips 100 times. You could probably recite them word for word, frame for frame, and yet, here's the thing, you're still going to laugh every single time, because that's the magic of Only Fools and Horses. He's a businessman, an entrepreneur, a man who is, without doubt, this time next year, going to be a millionaire. Welcome back to the Box. Today we're heading to Peckham, South London, where the deals are always cushy, the neighbours are always dodgy, and the chandeliers are strictly hands off. We're going to start at the very beginning, Series 1, Episode 1, the 8th of September 1981. The episode that kicked off the whole thing, watched by 9.2 million people. Barely out of the starting blocks and already is in trouble. Quite a job lot of executive briefcases from his mate Trigger. 25 of them, vinyl, very professional looking. The kind of thing a serious businessman might carry. Del Boy is of course a serious businessman. He buys the lot from Trigger for £8 each. Tends to sell all 25 for £175 each. There is, however, one small problem. They're all locked. Now you might think, well, just open them. And you'd be right, except the combination numbers are written on a piece of paper inside each case. Del Boy has bought 25 briefcases he cannot open, cannot sell and cannot return. They eventually end up dumped near Tilbury. Rodney, to his credit, had warned him. As usual, no one listened to Rodney.
I thought I won't wrap it up. Parcels attract attention these days. Best to carry it openly, then it don't look conspicuous.
Combination locks. Yeah, dinky little handle, I don't know. Might be able to push some of them around the old squash clubs, eh?
Shouldn't have anything to do with them, Del. Police most probably looking for them right now.
Tell us the truth. Are the police looking for these things, Trig?
No, they're not, Del. And that's the truth.
Why are you hiding it under the table then?
Well, because you never know when they're going to start looking for them, do you?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be daft enough to nick them, eh? I would be stupid enough to buy them. Yeah, I know. I'll pop down and see you next week when you've got some more in, OK? Yeah. Bye-bye, Doug. See you around.
All right. So what's wrong with them?
Open one.
What's the combination?
No sod knows. That's why they're rejects.
There must be a bit of paper with them giving you the combination.
Yes, there is. It's inside the briefcase, isn't it? Cock up at the factory.
Nice going, Del Boy. You were bought 25 executive briefcases that can only be opened by professional safecrackers. This makes the one-legged turkey deal look shrewd, doesn't it?
All right, Rodney, that's the way I'm made, isn't it, eh? You know, crash in and to hell with the consequences. He who dares wins.
The briefcases are just a footnote in the great Del Boy story. That was number 10 and a perfect place to start. Number 9, we got the Gold Chain Con. Chain Gang, Series 6, Episode 3, 22nd of January 1989. This pulled in 16.3 million viewers. Series 6 now, and Del's moved up in the world. He's drinking at the 111 Club rather than the Nag's Head, which tells you everything about where he thinks he's headed. It's here he meets Arnie, a retired jeweller. Very charming, very plausible, and he's got a deal. What could go wrong, eh? 250 18-carat gold chains. The original buyers dropped out, half the wholesale price, £12,500. Del can smell the profit already. So Del gets the gang together. Boise, Trigger, Mike and Albert. They pool their money, raise the £12,500 and the deal is done. Then, just as everything's being wrapped up in a restaurant, Arnie has a heart attack. An ambulance appears almost immediately and he goes off with the chains and all the money. Except it wasn't a real ambulance. It was Arnie's son's. The whole thing, the chains, the heart attack, the ambulance, was all a con. He'd been running all over London. Del Boy, who genuinely believed nobody could pull the wool over his eyes, got absolutely done.
The entire kitchen staff will be off to Miami if he does.
What did he do?
Watch. Don't panic. I am a doctor.
Though he does get his own back when they spot Arnie alive and about to run the same con on Denzel. Del gets his own fake ambulance together, dresses everybody up as paramedics and waits.
don't look too well.
At number 8, we have the exploding dolls. Dell's mate Denzel has a problem. He's got 50 life-size dolls that he's supposed to return to a factory in Deptford. But the factory burned down. Dell takes them off his hands. They got 50 inflatable sex dolls in the flat. Dell, unfazed, lines up a buyer. A bloke locally known as Dirty Barry, who has a particular type of shop, except they've been filled with propane gas instead of air. They'll explode if they get too warm. That, as it turns out, is exactly why the Deptford factory burned down. John Sullivan knew the BBC would never have approved this one, so he just didn't tell them what it was about until it was already in the can. The scene where the doll starts slowly inflating on its own was voted the 4th funniest Only Fools and Horses moment ever, and you can see why. At number 7, we've got the Amsterdam Job to Hull and back. Christmas special, 25th of December 1985. 16.9 million viewers. Christmas Day 1985, and the Only Fools and Horses does its first ever feature-length special. 95 minutes, shot on film, no studio audience, no laugh track. It feels like a proper movie. And Del Boy is about to receive one of the most ambitious disasters yet.
Rodney, we can do it. You know, he who dares wins.
Boise and his business partner, Abdul, need someone to travel to Amsterdam to collect some diamonds. Del's cut 15 grand. There's one problem. Del bumps into Roy Slater, his old school enemy, now Detective Chief Inspector, who casually mentions over breakfast that he's investigating a diamond smuggling operation and has all the airports covered. Del can't fly, he needs another way in. He hires a boat and puts Albert in charge of navigation. Albert, who spent most of his Royal Navy career in the boiler room and has no experience of navigation whatsoever. They get so lost they have to pull up alongside an oil rig and ask a worker where Holland is.
Holland? What? Which way to Holland? Holland?
They make it. Del collects the diamonds and notices that Boyce's money is counterfeit. He says nothing and takes the diamonds anyway. On the way back, they follow a ferry all the way to port. It's going the wrong way and they end up in Hull. When they eventually get to Peckham, Slater corners everyone and makes a simple offer.
They're pretty, aren't they?
The diamonds or prison. They hand them over. What Slater doesn't know is that Del had already swapped the 2 best diamonds for his own cat's eye cufflinks, hiding the real ones in Albert's tobacco pipe.
Top of the range.
And then the final twist. During the chaos, Rodney had pocketed the £15,000 in cash. Del, convinced it must be fake like the rest of Boyce's money, grabs it and throws the whole lot off the balcony of Nelson Mandela House. It was genuine, every last note. Only Del Boy could smuggle diamonds across the North Sea, outwit a bent copper, and still somehow end up broke. And coming in at number 6, The Hang Glider. T for 3, Series 5, Episode 4, the 25th of September 1986. This one pulled in 16.5 million viewers. To understand this one properly, you need a bit of context. Del and Rodney are both competing for the affections of Trigger's niece Lisa, a young woman they both remember as a scruffy little girl who has, to their considerable surprise, grown up to be very attractive indeed. Del, deciding that the best form of attack is sabotage, quietly turns up the timer on the home solarium, while Rodney is asleep under it. Rodney emerges looking like a boiled lobster. As you can imagine, he's not too pleased. Now, Del, in the course of trying to impress Lisa, has told her that he used to be in a parachute regiment.
I used to be a paratrooper.
And that he was also a Green Beret, and that he is an experienced hang glider. None of these things are true in any way whatsoever.
But the thought of it It just terrifies me.
Yeah, well, there's nothing to it, no. I used to free fall from 20,000 feet.
No.
It's Dell's 46th birthday soon, and I'd love to give him a real surprise. Do you know what his ambition is?
What?
To hang glide.
Rodney, who knows all of this, arranges a surprise hang gliding session for Dell's birthday. It's a beautiful, elegant and perfectly constructed trap. Dell and Rodney have an arrangement. Just as Dell is about to launch, Rodney will come running over with news of an urgent call from London. On the car phone, Dell will be saved. His dignity will remain intact. When the moment comes, Rodney says nothing. He just stands there smiling.
Then at the last minute, I come over from the van, rushing up, right, and say, we've had an urgent call come through on our car phone.
Hey, Andy! Come on then, hurry up. I'm getting a bit impatient to be off, aren't I?
He don't know, does he?
Is that our phone I can hear ringing, Rodney?
Hey?
I said, is that our phone I can hear ringing?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We ain't got a car phone.
Dell, unwillingly to lose face in front of Lisa, has no choice. Off he goes, he flies, he goes out to sea. He is missing for 12 hours. He eventually comes home in a wheelchair, claiming serious injury, before leaping straight out of it to attack Rodney.
You listen to me, you vicious little git. I may never walk again for the rest of...
And here's the lovely detail that makes this even better. David Jason is actually a trained hang glider pilot in real life. He wanted to fly the glider himself during the filming, but the BBC said absolutely not for insurance reason. At number 5 is Rodney's masterpiece. The unlucky winner is Series 6, Episode 4, 29th of January 1989. This pulled in 17 million viewers. Now this one is pure Del Boy. Rodney painted a picture when he was 14 years old. Marble Arch at dawn. It's been sitting around the flat for years. Del quietly sends it off to an art competition without telling Rodney. And it wins a holiday to Mallorca for 3. There's just one small hidden detail I forgot to mention. He entered it into the under-15s category. So as far as competition organisers are concerned, Rodney is 14 and a half years old. Del is his dad and Cassandra is his stepmom.
What do you mean?
Well, Rodney's painting won first prize in an under-15-year-old category.
So they think Rodney's 15?
Is that right?
No. They think you're 14.
Rodney wins a holiday and spends the entire week pretending to be a child stuck in the Groovy Gang Kids Club, while Del lives it up in a 5-star hotel.
You are now a life member of the Groovy Gang.
Do you like frost?
Are you having fun?
Go!
Hey, that's better. Let's go.
What have you been doing?
I've been skateboarding, Cassandra.
At number 4 is Batman and Robin, Heroes and Villains, the Christmas special, 25th of December 1996. This one pulled in 21.3 million viewers. Christmas 1996. Del and Rodney are heading to a fancy dress birthday party. Del as Batman, Rodney as Robin. Del has insisted on this. Halfway there, the Reliant Regal breaks down. They have no choice but to run the rest of the way through back streets of Peckham, in the fog, in costume. And then ahead of them they find Councillor Murray, the very councillor who had recently turned down Del's application for a council grant, in the process of being mugged. The muggers look up, coming towards them through the fog of Batman and Robin. They get to the party to find everyone in black. The fancy dress has been cancelled. Harry Malcolm died the day before. It's now a wake. Boise, who met them at the door, had forgotten to mention this. Del and Rodney burst in humming the Batman theme tune.
Derek, Harry died yesterday.
Only Trigger is in costume. He came as a chauffeur. This was watched by 21.3 million people on Christmas Day. The scene was so iconic that at the 2012 London Olympics closing ceremony, watched by over 1 billion people worldwide, actors recreated it. Batman and Robin running through the fog, still getting a laugh 16 years later. At number 3, we've got that classic chandelier clip, A Touch of Glass, Series 2, Episode 7. The 2nd of December 1982, this one pulled in 10.2 million viewers. The Trotters are on their way back from an auction in Dorset. They've been buying musical china cats that play How Much Is That Doggy in the Window?
It means they're unique.
It means there was a balls up at the factory and they put the wrong chimes in.
When they stop to help a woman whose car has broken down, she turns out to be Lady Redgemere. They tow her home to her stately home, and while they're there, Del overhears Lord Ridgemere on the phone arguing about the cost of cleaning 2 priceless Louis XIV chandeliers. Del tells his lordship that chandeliers are actually the Trotters' family business. He quotes £350 for the pair. Lord Ridgemere agrees. A week later, they go back to do the job, while the Lord and the Lady are away. The plan is simple. Grandad goes upstairs and loosens the bolt on one chandelier. Del and Rodney stand below with a blanket to catch it safely. Simple, foolproof. What could go wrong? Grandad loosens the bolt on the other chandelier. The one Del and Rodney are nowhere near. It hits the floor, £6,000 with a prop chandelier.
One more turn, Del.
Right. Now brace yourself, Rodney. Brace yourself.
Director Ray Butt told Nicholas Lyndhurst he'd be sacked if he laughed and ruined the take. Lyndhurst managed to hold it together.
Our boss, Ray Butt, took me to one side and said, you know, when you're up the ladder, we're going to hold the camera on you and David. And if you laugh, I'm going to fire you.
After checking with the butler that had left no contact details, they drove away. At number 2, we've got that famous bar scene. Yuppie Love, Series 6, Episode 1, 8th of January 1989. This one pulled in 13.9 million viewers. January 1989. He's got the striped shirt, the red braces, the Filofax. He's drinking in wine bars now. Is he yuppie? In his mind, he is anyway. In the wine bar with Trigger beside him, Del does what Del does, plays the room. He leans on the bar with complete, unshakable confidence, moves away briefly, leans back. You know the rest. The bar flap is open. In the moment between Del moving away and leaning back, the barman has lifted it. Del Boy, red braces, Filofax and all, disappears straight through the floor. And Trigger looks around, and Del is just gone. Not a word is said, not a word is needed.
All right, play it nice and cool, son. Nice and cool, you know what I mean?
This was voted the greatest Only Fools and Horses moment of all time in the 2006 UK TV Gold Top 40 poll. It was also voted the 17th greatest TV moment in history, 1999, Channel 4 poll. And the best bit, John Sullivan come up with the whole thing after watching a bloke in real life that the fella grabbed apart the bar just in time. Sullivan watched it and thought, what if it hadn't? What if it was Del? And the rest, as they say, is history. And at number 1, well, I couldn't pick one. Number 1 isn't a moment, it's all of them. Del Boy could have packed it all in after the briefcase, after the chandelier, after the bar fall, after 50 explosive dolls and a hang glider that took him out to sea, but he never did, not once, not in 22 years. Because that's the one thing about Del, He wasn't just funny, he was hopeful, daft, deluded, completely irresponsible hope. And in 22 years of watching him fall flat on his face, we never stopped hoping for him. So there we go, Del Boy's biggest disasters. And if you think I've left one out, tell me in the comments. I'd love to know your favourite, and if you've enjoyed this, please hit subscribe. It really does make a difference to a small channel like this. Until the next one, bonjour.
Don't be a plonker all your life, Rodney.